Hey folks, I just wanted to come talk to y'all for a minute about some things. You know, none of us, not a single one of us, is promised tomorrow. And I had lab done last week. They called me today. I didn't like the results. I'll get into that later. So I'm just going to say what I want to in this video. Have y'all noticed how Trump has flip-flopped on literally everything? Everything. The two things that I don't like is the fact that he said, how do you put it? I could stop the war in Ukraine in one day. Sir, it's been a lot of days, you know, and he flip-flopped on that. He was so against the Biden administration for sending weapons and things to Ukraine. Now he's doing it. Flip-flop. What else? If he was president, that war would have never happened. I don't know if y'all heard Putin talking about that, where he's like, yeah, it would have happened anyway. You know, I've opened up about that before. I had to go to Rumble with it. I don't think I could talk about it here, but people just don't really know the truth about the whole Ukraine thing unless they've actually seen the videos on Telegram and stuff that proves a lot of what the Russians were talking about was true. But our government, they hide it. Ukrainians, they hide it. Sick world we live in, folks. The other thing was what he ran on was releasing Epstein's list. We're going to let everybody know the names on that list. Now all of a sudden, people are still talking about Epstein. He said that. Flip-flop. There was no list, supposedly. Yeah, people want to know about that list because there's a lot of us who don't like pedos, and we want to know. But truthfully, I would not be surprised if it was most, if not all, celebrities on that list. Politicians, military members, etc. I would not be surprised whatsoever. Maybe that's why he can't talk about it. Maybe that's why they destroyed this list. I don't know. But just know, they're not going to get away with it forever. They will have to stand before the Lord. These celebrities, y'all, they act like, sorry, I'm having to clear my throat here. They act like the public is stupid and we don't know what they're talking about when they talk about having pizza parties and things like this. And it's like, folks, let's be real about it real quick. Who other than Ninja Turtles gets that excited over pizza? I was watching this video a couple of days ago and it made me sick to my stomach, and it was Kevin Hart. Y'all have to go look at it yourself. I don't know if I could put it here, but he was talking about having this big pizza party of homemade pizza at Jerry Seinfeld's house. And he let it slip out his mouth when he was talking about how delicious it was and all these cheeses, and just disgusting, because I know exactly what he's talking about. He said out of his own mouth that white baby had lettuce on it. And then he kind of backtracked and then started talking about pizza again. The whole audience was laughing, thought it was a big joke, while I was sick to my stomach. They know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. But they act like we're all stupid and we don't catch on. Now the sad part was, when I looked at the comments, which was over 400, I scrolled through and I looked at everyone to see if anybody caught that. Only one person said anything about it. Look around, folks. Everything is out of whack. Everything is out of whack. What I'm seeing a lot of today too is, mainly I see it with Gen Zs, but I see a lot of millennials and stuff talking about it too, is the mental disorders that people are saying. I have anxiety, I have this, I have that. It's always a medical issue with what's going on with somebody, and they normalize it like everything's okay. But we don't have too many mental facilities anymore. People are not getting treated anymore. They're wanting everybody to support their mental problem. Homosexuality and all this other, they want people to support it. I can't do that. Hey, I mean, not only is that a sin, it's an abomination to God. But Jesus can change anyone. Anyone. You have to want to. Romans 10:9-13. And it's like a big me society. Everyone is in love with themselves. People post selfies all day long and stuff. And, you know, I had to get rid of Facebook because of that. I don't get mad at these people for doing it. I get tired of seeing the same. And that's what I was telling my wife, because she's never really been a selfie taker, and I haven't either. You look the same in every single picture. Why feel need to do that all day long? I just don't understand it. I guess because I'm not in love with myself, but most people are. It's a sick world we live in, y'all. Why people want to stay and go through a tribulation like it's a cakewalk is beyond me. It truly is. I mean, there's people making videos of stocking up on food and ammo. And let me tell you something. If you're going to go through tribulation and you've already made all these videos of all this stuff that you've stocked up on, and you have tens of thousands of hungry people, they know what you have because you put it all over the internet, they're going to come for your house. And let me tell you what, you ain't going to stop hundreds, thousands of people rushing you, no matter how much ammo you have. I'm just saying, it's not very smart to do that, but, you know, hey, who am I? Just here to warn. Oh, not many listen. I mean, I try. Anyways, doctor called me today. Yesterday I was in a great mood. It was a great mood. Not so bad today. I trust in the Lord. I truly do. You know, yesterday I went and saw my ENT doctor for a checkup, and he asked me how that shot was doing. And I said, I can breathe now. I ain't never seen a doctor get that excited. It was really funny. I mean, he started jumping up down. He was really excited. And he lifted up my hat, and he gave me a hug, and he kissed me on my forehead. I said, dude, what are you doing? He said, I'm just so happy for you. And my wife was laughing. Everybody was all laughing. Anyways, I was just in a good mood yesterday. I felt great. And then earlier I get the phone call. We're calling you about your lab results. I was like, oh boy. Prednisone for over a year. Is it my kidneys? No, it's not. Your kidneys are fine. I was like, thank you, Lord. Liver? I was just asking her all this stuff before she could get it out. She said, no, your liver's fine. I said, my brain? No. Blood cell count high. Thyroid low. You know, a lot of stuff, we know what that means. But I'm praying against that. I refuse that. I don't want that. I don't want it. It's literally, it's been problem after problem after problem. I've just been taking it right on the chin. What else can I do? I'm not throwing in the towel. No, I'm not gonna throw in the towel. I mean, if I give up right now, what example is that I'm setting for any of y'all, or my wife, or my kids? You know, I'll just keep trusting in the Lord. All I ask for is y'all to pray for me. I go back in tomorrow to, they're going to draw it again. And I was telling my wife, if it was what it normally is, what that means, the big C, they would have caught that, right? Because I had CT scans, and they scanned this area. Surely they would have caught that. But hey, it's in the Lord's hands. I'm trusting in Him. Again, I'm not giving up. Something else was weird. They said my vitamin D was low. Vitamin D? I'm in the sun all the time. I don't know. So they want to put me on vitamins and stuff. We'll see. We'll see. I want to say, for over a year now, there's been quite a few times that I've had to reach out here on this channel, more than I've wanted to. Please don't think that I've wanted to do that. I had to. I had no other choice, because we had no one else, y'all, but the church. That's all we have. And y'all wouldn't believe how much I've been bashed for that. People calling me money hungry. And, you know, I don't care about money. I don't care. Sadly, we need it to live. Ain't nothing I can do right now. I've been down and out for over a year, fighting all these illnesses and problems, and my wife's been having to take care of me like a little baby. It's embarrassing. I feel so helpless all the time. But those of you who have helped my family, I deeply appreciate it. Y'all have no idea. This is not something I chose, y'all. I didn't say wake up one morning and say, hey, I want breathing problems. Hey, I want this. I want thyroid issue. I want pains. It's not something I chose. I didn't go out and put a crack pipe in my mouth or something and say, this is the life I want. If anything, if I can be completely honest with y'all, the only drug that I did in my past was pain pills and marijuana. I never tried any of the hard stuff. I sat back and I watched. Sorry, my throat's getting dry. I sat back and I watched old friends do that, and that's before I tried even marijuana back then. I would see what people acted like on it, and then I would decide if I wanted to try it or not. But when it became like meth and stuff, and I watched people do that, and I saw them fighting amongst each other and staying up for days, I didn't want a part of that. I didn't even want to try it. Did not try it. No reason to lie. Never tried any hard drugs. I don't want it. Didn't want it. Now, every once in a while, I'll go to the store and I'll see an old friend with picking scabs all over them and bony, and it makes me feel so bad. But, I mean, again, I didn't choose that. I wish they wouldn't have chose that. But the good Lord can pull anybody out of anything. I'm serious about that. Anything. I'm not here to judge anybody. To those people who were saying I'm money hungry or something, it's very ironic that those same people are subscribed to these bigger channels who do ask for money on every single video, and those same people see no problem with that. Oh, you just kind of get curious, like, I wonder how much money these people are making. Thousands, hundreds of thousands. It's not my place to, but my goodness, they have no problem with that. I'll even go to the comments and read and see. Nothing. But people inside the church that really do need the help, they get bashed. I never understood that. I never. I have no reason about it, people. But, you know, it's all right. Folks, Jesus is coming soon. Keep looking up. Hang on. I'm right here with you. All these trials and tribulations, they're just beat down. You just feel like you can't win for losing, you know. I'm right here. Fighting another day. All glory to God. God's still good. God's always good through it all. Just hang on to Him, folks. Romans 10:13. I love all of you. God bless.